Hi, I did say I will be here with weekly Wip N Chats from September, and here I am. Now, project choice for this week's Wip N Chat is my Diamond Art Club mystery. I've done this section already, and now I'm working on this section. I'm sat in my craft room, and yeah, this is what I've decided to work on. I of course finished Colourful Kitty by Amber Lee, and I have finished my Sia from Travis for my Fanatic event. Thank you to all of you who partook in that event. It was awesome, and I'm going to get into that, but thank you for making that happen, because without you guys, oh my gosh, a massive shout out to all of you that took part in that event. Okay, so I'm using my shrimp boat from NYX Notions. It's white and yeah, matches the canvas. I'm using this pen. I'm not sure where I got it from, some budget company I think, but it's really pretty. It's got the red and gold, very autumny, right? We're heading into that season, and I'm using my Kay's Cup of Putty, Kay's Chocolate Orange. Smell that, it smells divine. Want a whiff? Okay, you can't, sorry. Take my word for it, it's gorgeous. So that's what we're doing. I'm doing symbol 9, which is to 11. It's very purple. I have to say, now I have to be careful here and half concentrate because I have 8s and 9s. But yeah, this dime painting, let's be honest, I'm always honest here on my channel, and I'm going to get into a bit of honesty as this progresses. So yeah, I've had this whip, like I've just done this section here, like matching that. I've just done that section. This part has been a whip. I can't even tell you how long. Too long, I can tell you that. It was hanging on the back of my door in my old house, and obviously I had my dressing gown or whatever hung up on there as well. Out of sight, out of mind, right? And I moved here Easter. It was Easter when I moved in, and only now am I pulling it down. It's been hung up in my craft room, and I'm determined to get some of my whips done. But don't worry, I'm saving some whips for Laura's event in January. Now, the motivation for getting my whips done, I'm working on my Diamond Art Club in here, and I am working on my Archangel of Peace in the dining room. So that's going to be 2 whips down, right? It's because I have a new dime painting coming. Yes, I have. And it's a square, and it's an 80 by 100, and that will be worked on in my craft room. Kind of need it to be in here, not on my dining room table, because it's massive. But it's going to so be worth it. So going to be worth it. I can't wait. So that's my motivation for getting my whips done. Trying to make room. Okay, so the Fanatic event was any canvas from my store, And for the month of August we did that, and a huge thank you to everyone who joined in with that. I did almost a Wip N Chat a day, and you guys, oh my gosh, you were there, you were there, and like keeping me going, because I'm like, surely enough is enough by now, you know. I missed a few, and I kind of missed the last few at the end of the month as well, because I went to London. And I went to London because I went to watch a pay-per-view of my wrestling. Now, let me just say, I don't care, right? I don't care. The fact that I am a 45-year-old female, I do not care if you think I'm completely and utterly daft for enjoying wrestling. I've had it from my real life friends for years. And you know that's fake, right? I've had it all, right? And I'm like, you know, Sons of Anarchy, it's not a real biker gang. You know, we like what we like, right? And I love wrestling, and I'm not apologising for that. And I shouldn't have to. It's my thing, and so be it. So I like my wrestling, and I like my gnomes. And that's that. It's all good, right? It is all good. I'm happy, that's what matters. So I went to London, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Loved it. Loved it. Now, with that said, I got home 3 o'clock on Monday morning, and I was in agony already, right? I was in agony by the time I got home. All the walking around London, all the excitement, everything, it just hit me like really hard, and I crashed and burned. I went to bed and I slept, and I woke up, I want to say 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon is kind of what I want to say. And I was in agony. I could barely walk. I was limping around this house. And Monday. It was Monday. I sat and I was dime painting, and I was talking to the kids, and I was like, oh, by the way, I'm going live tonight, because it's Monday, right? I was going to go live, and I was all set for it. And I was chatting with my very good friend Jen, and all of a sudden I just couldn't keep my eyes open, and I said to the kids, look, I'm really sorry, but I've got to go lay down. And I did. And then Cole come and woke me up, and he said, are you going live? And I said, I can't, I physically can't. And he was like, okay, just thought I'd come and get you. I went back to sleep, And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was still not able to walk properly. I couldn't get up and down the stairs. Like, what is going on? What is going on? So it took me 3 days. I think by Wednesday, I was kind of like, okay, it's a bit tender, but it's all right. And then Thursday, fine, back to normal. Yay, I can up and down stairs. I got the Hoover out and everything. It was driving me crazy. I could barely walk, so there was no way I was doing housework, right? But yeah, Thursday I was running around with the Hoover, catching up on the housework and all the rest of it. But worth it. It was so worth it. I would do it all again. Except next time, I'm not doing it all again. I am not doing it in one day again. There's just no way. I will be staying over for sure. But that's not until 2026 now. So, yeah, that sucks. But, you know. Now, I'm having to concentrate a little bit because I have 8s and 9s really close together, and it's not tricky, but you have to watch what you place in, right? Obviously, you've got to watch what you place in. But yeah, I loved it, and it's my thing. So right, there's all of that done, and there's 8s and there's a 9 in there and there. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should get a second tray. I think I should get a second tray and do 8s. And that's what I'm gonna do. Now, which tray do we want? Which tray? Okay, let's use this firefly tray that was gifted to me. Actually, this was gifted to me. So, 8. Boom. So, 210 and 211. So we'll use both. Yeah, I generally do this. I generally get more and more trays out, but I'm not. I'm going to stick to 8s and 9s. 8s and 9s. Oh my gosh. So, I've pulled this whip out to work on, and it's just been hanging around far too long. So, you know, if I get a couple more sections done and then it goes back up on the rail, so be it. But I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it more than I thought I would, because, you know, sometimes mysteries are like a lot, aren't they? Black and white grid. But I'm enjoying it. It's coming together, and I can multi-place, so in several sections. But we have the gorgeous Erica, aka Kevin's wife. She's doing Howl at the Moon, which I need to kit up, but yeah, I will get to that. Howl at the Moon. Are you joining in with Erica's event? Kevin's wife. Doing those gorgeous wolf paintings. There's a lot, isn't there? There's also Enablers Outpost. They're doing their small shop haul. Yeah, I don't know. Small shop fall festival. Amazing. I love the idea of that. Yeah, everyone was telling me about it and I was like, wait, what? So I reached out to Elizabeth and had a brief chat with her because she's super busy. But that's September and October, I believe. I'm not even going to entertain the big event that's going on September and October. I'm not even going to entertain it for several reasons. But if you're joining with that, then yay, you know. Yeah, no. I just don't agree with how it's being done. That's none of my business, right? That's none of my business. Have at it. And I'm just over here working on my mystery, minding my own business. I think, well, let's go back to August, okay? In August, I was flying through and I was doing my Wip N Chat a day. I got the kids involved somewhat in that as well. And yeah, we kind of came together and pulled off all the Wip N Chats, played games, you know, that kind of thing. Would you rather? Do you remember that one? Yeah, some of you were like, no. And I'm like, but you have to pick one. Yeah, no. No. Now, I want to say mid-August, I went through a crisis of sorts and it rocked me. I am how can I put it? I take people at their word. Okay, so you tell me something, cool. You know, I have no reason to disbelieve you or anything else. Now, to say things went sideways, yeah, they did. And it's still going on, so I can't publicly talk about it just yet. I will, don't get me wrong, I will. But right now, I can't. And it's a case of not rocking that boat just yet because it's still all going through kind of legal channels, if you will. But yes, that happened and it rocked me and I was so upset. Then I got angry, like really angry. Then I got worried. Then I just went through a boatload of emotions, and I was struggling. I was genuinely struggling. I took to my bed and I had to process it and work through it. And I tell you, if it wasn't for my friends who were on call and on standby throughout that time, they really brought me back from the brink, because I was so devastated. And a very good friend of mine said some very powerful words that resonated. They just hit home. It was the way it was said. It was the fact that a couple of you had said it. Because, you know, your friends are going to be by your side no matter what. And whatever the situation is, they're the bad ones, you're the good one. That's how your friends will see it, right? So it's very difficult for me to go, wow. I thought perhaps one was being biased, but when it comes through multiple people, they can't all be biased, right? There has to be a point where you're like, well, okay, maybe they have a point. So it took me a couple of days. I just hid inside my TV shows. I can't even remember what I watched, but yeah, I couldn't even tell you. Now, when I came out the other side of it, and I did, like, after a couple of days of moping about and being worried and overthinking it, but I'm not overthinking it. I think I'm predicting the next move. But anyway, after a couple of days, I started to feel better. I sat and I told Carl, he's 21, he's my son. I told Carl what had happened, and he was like, well, you need to do this and you need to do this, and I'm like, I've already done that. So yeah, already on it, dude, already on it. And he was like, well, okay then, good. And I'm not gonna lie, that situation, it changed me. Now, it changed me for several reasons. Because I sat here one evening, kids were in bed, and I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my camera on and I'm just going to air it all out. Never to see the light of day. But when I did that, several other things came up that obviously I'd been holding on to for a long time. So my rant about a certain situation, other situations that I'd been holding on to and was resentful for and angry about, all got aired in this video. And I felt so much better. I felt so much better. Now I'm ranting and I'm raving and I'm going to town and everything. Now that's not who I am generally. But one thing about me is that I hold on to things that bother me. And I had nowhere to go with it. Yes, I talked to my friends about it. But nowhere to really go with it, to let it go, you know? So I did this video and I felt so much better for doing it. Then I did a separate video. And I kind of addressed one of the issues that had been bugging me for a long time, because this company owner was calling us all frauds when in actual fact they are defrauding their customers. And I thought it's about damn time that I aired it. And I sent it to my friend and I was like, I should delete it, right? You know. And she said, I don't think you're going to feel better about any of it until you air it publicly. She kind of had a point. She did have a point, because what is the point of me knowing it, even though I know it and nobody else does? So I aired it in a video. I did. And I don't regret it either. So yeah. So these Wip N Chats are gonna be whatever comes, right? Because there's more. There's more. And having gone through this situation, it's invigorated me. And I am past caring about... No, let's word this properly. I'm past caring about people who are publicly disrespecting me, my channel, or my company. I'm done sitting on this information, and I'm done being annoyed about things and people not knowing the story. Do you know what I mean? I'm just done protecting those who don't care. Now, there's two people in this community, and I say two, it's mainly the one, but two, it is two. Oops. Yeah, no, that's 8 and that's 9. See, they're very similar, aren't they? I'm just done being disrespected. And it got to the point where, well, let's go way back months ago, okay? Months ago. I go live every Monday, and the idea of me going live is to do the sneak peeks, or if I choose to do giveaways, I will do giveaways. If I choose to play a hashtag game, then I will. It's not, I'm not going to do it every week, because why would I? Do you know what I mean? It's my channel, it's a bit of fun, it's a bit of upliftment, and 9 times out of 10 I do a giveaway because I want to. It's not a requirement. And this person would come in chat and go, giveaway, question mark? And I'm like, rude. You know, in my head, I'm like, rude. And then my moderators would ping me and be like, what the hell? And I'm like, I know, I clocked it. It's okay. It's not a requirement. Now this person now goes live, so, you know. Now that I didn't agree with either. But anyway, yeah. It's personal choice. I can run my lives how I want. If I just want to sit and dime paint and chat with my friends in chat, or new people that come across the live, that's my prerogative. I don't have to do giveaways. People are not there for the giveaways. Some are, yes. Not so much anymore. But yeah, some people, obviously, that's all they were there for. And then they would say, well, I'm off now to finish my audiobook. And I'm like, again, rude. Now, this person now goes live. Can you imagine someone saying that in yours? And how rude that would be? I'm sorry, am I boring you? Like, okay then. It was annoying. Now this person would be in there with another person. I'm trying not to like be specific, but it's gonna come out anyway. I got pinged constantly behind the scenes, and it could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh my God, how inappropriate is all of that in your chat? Now, these two are talking to each other. 9 times out of 10, they're in the same room together, but they're talking to each other. Not just my live, not just mine, everybody's lives. Talking to each other and being completely inappropriate, off topic, not joining in with anyone else, not joining in with the conversation we're all having. These two would just be messing around, talking to each other. And I've avoided my personal friends. I have avoided their lives because I can't cope with it. I can't cope with the inappropriate me, and him, and him, and me, and him, and I can't cope with it. It drives me absolutely nuts. So I've avoided a few lives where I know they're going to be. And then I thought to myself, I'm sorry, why the hell should I? So I was in a live and it was all, I would buy it, but I'm too skint. I've got no food in my cupboards. And what drives me absolutely bonkers is that people are sending this person very expensive canvases and very expensive pens, and I'm crying. I'm so grateful. Yeah, okay. Now, it's none of my business, right? It's none of my business. If people want to send other people things, what's that to do with you? Well, I was very good friends with this person for a long time. I used to sit on Messenger, voice chatting, and diamond painting. We would chat. Then they got a boyfriend, and that's their whole world now. But both sides. Like, okay then. I bought something off this person, and they said, I don't want cash, give me a voucher to the store. And I said, no, this is personal, it's for me, don't be daft, I'll send you the money. Like, surely you'd want the money, right? Like, you're selling it. If it was to anyone else, it would have been cash. And she's like, no, I just want a voucher to your store. Okay then, if that's what you want, fine. I'm going to send it to you on this day, that day, whatever. I said, no rush, whenever you're ready. Well, the said day came, and she was like, I can't afford it because my Netflix came out. And I'm like, just let me pay for it. I was going to do that last week. Like, just let me pay for it. So I did. I put the money into her bank account, and then the canvas I bought she had kitted it up and was already working on it, but she didn't want it anymore or whatever, right? So cool. I bought it and I sent her the money. She sent me the stuff. Great. Now the novelty wore off for me too, right? So I was in the middle of moving house and I put all of her containers into a box and I thought, oh, it looks really sad. I can't just send them back. Like, do you know what I mean? It just looks really, really sad. So I was sorting out all of my stuff. I don't know if I have any in here. I don't have them in here. They're in my headquarters. I just filled this box purely as a thank you and purely just to fill the box so it didn't look so damn lame when she opened it. And I chucked a couple of plastic trays, some washi tape, packets of drills that I had all like laying around everywhere. I just chucked them all in because she's a big blinger upper, right? So I just chucked them all in. I didn't pay attention to what it was. I was just like, right, can't get any more in there. Let's ship it off. So I shipped it off. And I got a message a couple of days later telling me that I had sent her a box full of crap and I thought our friendship meant more to you than that. It went on. Let's read it word for word. Thank you for your leftovers. I feel like that's all I meant to you. I thought I was getting a few dime paintings that I won on your giveaway lives. I get a cheap green tray, drills are leftovers, cheap washi tapes. It's okay, I now know where I stand. I'm very broken. I won't be buying anymore because I have messages left unread. Okay. I wish you all the best, Cindy. No hate, just disappointed. I have unsubbed. Boyfriend is his own person. He makes his own choices, but seeing how tearful I got after opening the box, but seeing how tearful I got opening the box, take care and all the best for the future. And I was like, well, okay then. My reply was, wow, it was just a gift box with all my extras I had in the house. I never meant any offence by it. I thought you'd have made great use out of it all. It was just extras to fill the box in the returning of your containers back to you. You have the water fairy coming. I made sure to gift you one you hadn't ordered. Because she had ordered a lot of dime paintings. I did not want to double up on one. Because after reading that, heaven forbid I do that. So sorry you feel offended at what I perceived was a gesture just to fill the box full of goodies, all to return your container pots back to you. Now this was, let's have a look, the 6th of June. Then the 21st of June, she messages me and says, thank you for the fairy, wasn't a round but a square, it's cool, gifted it to boyfriend so he can put it in his daughter's bedroom. Oops. Boyfriend has my stash now from you to complete and help him build his channel up so he can help and support you. We'll get into that in a minute. I really need to get through my DAC and Dreamer design kits now, way too many. Hope you understand. Keep up the good work as always. I didn't even bother replying. And then on the 16th of July, see, this is the thing. This is her messages to me. And then she swans in my live. After weeks of being MIA because she's so upset with me, how friggin' dare I? Then she swans in my live and going, hey, you know, like, we're still buddies. You've just tore strips off me because of a gesture that you have completely taken out of context. And then she messages me on the 16th of July, just gone midnight. You're looking well. You're doing amazing. Take care. And I thought, no, thank you. You tore strips off me. Because how dare I? I mean, wow. You know, I just thought there was no need for that. You could have just said, thank you for my containers, and put the crap in the bin if it was that crap, which I bet she didn't. I bet she put the drills in her pots. But that's the truth of what's happened. Now, she's out there. She ages ago, God, I'm going back a long time. She gifted me a tray and 2 pens. One was a resin with flowers in it. One was a little single placer with a stag head on it. I was super grateful. Now, she didn't go and buy these for me. They were in her house and she sent them to me. Regardless, I was super grateful and was blown away. Like, I didn't say, oh, I've seen them in your craft room. Why are you sending me that? I didn't do that. Because you don't. Yeah, she unsubbed, left my membership, and true to her word, she's never bought from my store again. And the boyfriend, we kind of all know who we're talking about now, right? But the boyfriend, he went MIA too. The fact that I thought we were friends individually, apart from anything else, how mistaken was I on that one? But yeah, I was super hurt. I'm not gonna lie. There was no need to react that way. You could have just said thanks, but no. I wouldn't have been offended. The fact that you came at me and completely overreacted, and you left my channel, my memberships. Not that I'm worried about that. It is what it is, but completely overreacted, all because I sent some stuff that she didn't like. Now, I don't know. Now, she has practically admitted that she has removed everything that is fanatic related out of her craft room, and she's palmed it off onto the boyfriend. Okay? It's no biggie to me. You paid for them. Oh, and by the way, at Christmas, I did send her a brand new release Selena Fennec diamond painting, which she was all over me for, couldn't thank me enough for. So I found it very strange that this is what she's taken that to be what she means to me, even though I sent her a brand new release of a Selena Fennec that she absolutely loved. She was going to buy it. So if I was business minded, I would have waited and sold it to her when she bought it. I didn't. I sent it to her for Christmas because that is what she meant to me at that time. So fast forward, these two have now got beef with me. Now, not my channel, not my company, me. But they've already committed and they're running around every single live trying to self-promote. That's something else they do that really irritates me. It really irritates me. They run around everybody's lives self-promoting. I don't know anyone else who does that. I have other YouTubers come into my lives and we all just hang out. No one is self-promoting. No one is doing a pity party. No one... We're all there to have fun and chill out. And if someone's having a bad day, we all rally round. You know, we all have bad days. I have bad days. I come on live sometimes and I'm having a really bad day. We all do it. But not every week. Not every time. And not in 3 or 4 lives a week. Like, it's too much. Now, they committed to doing a fanatic canvas. The Rainbow Tree by Travis Johnson. Now, one thing you didn't bank on was hurting Travis's feelings in that process, by the way. They had committed to it. They were talking about this. We're going to do a challenge and it's going to be on Boyfriend's channel and everything. In everyone's lives, wherever they went, they were talking about this. Well, now they don't like Cindy anymore. So that poses a problem. They don't want to advertise Cindy anymore. So how are we going to get out of this? Okay, we're going to blame the canvas. We're not going to go to Cindy and say, hey, by the way, we have a problem with the canvas, because it was from a very old supplier. They didn't come to me with any issues. They just needed to get the Rainbow Tree off their desk because they don't want to advertise Fanatics anymore. Own it. Just own it. So he went on his live and practically said, we binned the canvases and we kept the drills. So at least you know the drills are good. Just saying. But yeah, I was... I don't know how I felt. I thought, oh my God, at first. Now, they make every single conversation on a live awkward. Now, thankfully, Shays is too busy. They just get lost in the shuffle. But I was avoiding one. And then the other day I thought, do you know what? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not pussyfooting around. You don't have that power over me anymore. It just irritates the hell out of me. So I went on there and I was chit-chatting. And I know a lot of people, and everyone was saying hi to me, and these two just quietly disappeared. Yeah, just quietly died down. They were doing the whole worries me, pity party thing. I don't know if it's their end game. I say they, it's mainly one. But I don't know what the end game is. Is it a sympathy thing? Oh my God, she can't afford to feed herself. I'm going to buy her a pen. Because that happens. And it did happen. And I was like, oh my God, another one's got suckered in. I can't sit back anymore and watch people feel sorry for someone who is actually really ungrateful. Was she just ungrateful for my crap? Possibly. I don't know. But my friends are getting suckered in and I don't like it. But you know, people are adults. If they want to go and buy gifts for said people, then that's cool. They're very, very, she is very, very targeted and very, very manipulative, because if you sit back and observe, you can see she's targeting a very good friend of mine, an idol of mine. She's targeting her inner circle, and it's quite painful to watch. But again, I'm sick of keeping my mouth shut. I'm sitting on this information, and then they're playing the woe is me card. Oh, I'll send you a diamond painting. And they're bloody diamond art clubs. They're not like, you know, fan sales. It beggars belief. Okay, look. This is my point, right? Because she can go on and say whatever she wants, right? But you're in someone's live, again, someone with a business, and you're sitting there going, oh, I wish I could buy that one, but oh, I've got to buy food. And then some person, random person, get your boyfriend to buy you some food. And I'm sitting there reading it, and I'm like, why the hell should he? She's a grown adult. But why are you in someone's life who is running a business, making it all about how poor you are? How is that supportive to your so-called friends? You're not supporting them. You are just making it all about yourself and trying to get something else for free, is how it looks. Whether that's the end goal or not, I don't know. Whether you just want the sympathy of it all, I don't know. But it is freaking annoying. And these two people work bloody hard, and they can't, like, why do we have to put up with that crap in chat? All of us. We can't be excited for the purchases we're making because we're too busy reading about how your cupboards are empty and you can't afford to support her, even though you have more than supported them. So what? You go a week or two without. Okay, let the rest of us have some then. But we don't need to keep reading about it. So annoying. Like, I'm fed up of it. I really am so fed up of it. Everywhere I go. And it's just like, you've got memberships on your channel, and now, well, I do YouTube because I love YouTube. I think that shows. I think the amount of time that I invest in my channel, the time that I spend with my friends, the member backstage videos that I do, they're getting a glimpse into my personal life, and I think it shows. You're not here because you love it, especially since you hit 1,000, especially since then. And it's not the money maker, right? Because I remember when I first hit monetization, I was like, oh wow, yay. Yeah, it takes you forever to get to 60 quid before YouTube pay you. You have to have a minimum of 60 quid in in the Google thing before they even entertain the idea of paying you for YouTube. It's not the money maker. Yeah, we've all been there. Like, what? Yeah, I used to get paid every 3 months when I first hit monetization. You have to have a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. Now on your channel you have, look at this stash, look at that stash, look at my craft room. You've got food in your cupboards. I don't get what all that's about. I don't get it. You can't sit there and say, look at all of my pen stash, washi stash, container stash, diamond painting stash, craft room, and then cry poverty. Like, come on. But okay, I'm done. It's none of my goddamn business after all. I'm just annoyed with wherever I go, whatever I do, there they are. Yeah. Sorry. I went on far too long about all of that. Okay, so I didn't get much time painting done either, did I? Because I'm too busy like grinding and raving like a crazy lady. I'm not alone, right? I'm not alone. I get sent so many bloody screenshots or snippets of videos and I'm not even there. Like, they're at it again. I'm like, yeah, sorry. I can't come in and help. So many. But anyway, you're all fully grown people if you want to send gifts. I know one person came to me and said, oh, I'm kicking myself because I can see the word user was bandied about, and to me it's a bit harsh, but maybe that's more accurate. I just want to err on the side of caution, I guess. But it's been bandied about there and they're kicking themselves, and I'm like, why are you kicking yourself? Because you did a really good thing. You did an amazing deed. You did something kind, and you know, however that lands, it lands, but you did a really good thing. I mean, people are shipping these from America as well, and it's a gift. Got a tracking number. Rude. Anyway, it's nothing to do with me, it just irritates me. Yeah, I have taken measures to it was, I don't know if other people can attest to this, but when you see them and they're starting all of the whatever between the two of them, it shuts chat down. It makes chat uncomfortable, and then as the host, I'm like finding it awkward to bring people back in because it's been shut down because, oh, here we go again. More inappropriate conversations. So there's that. But there you go. That's my tuppence worth. That's my tea spilt for today. I didn't mean to go on for so long. I was just going to kind of touch on it, but obviously I was carrying that. That also came out in the video that I did, just me ranting into my phone, pretty much. That all came out. So again, I've been holding on to it since, when did I say June, July? June? So it's been a fair few months. But that's what I mean to her, not the new release, brand new diamond painting that she worked on and completed and loved. She's not worth that, no. Which I found completely and utterly absurd. I couldn't even be bothered to argue. I just went, sorry, you're offended. Because that's what you mean to me. You come at me like that. Okay then. And then Swan in chat like nothing's happened. Don't blame your mental health, because that ain't gonna wash. Anyway. Yeah. I'm back to diamond painting. Sorry. I don't really know where to go from here now. I don't really know where to go. But yeah. I've just had enough. It's not cool. It's not cool. Okay, that is all my 8s and 9s, is it not? We've got an 8 in here. Oh my God, is Cole going to be home soon? No, it's 3 o'clock. It's okay. But there you go. I think I'm going to make a cup of tea and then I'm going to come back with a fresh topic of conversation. Because I kind of went on way too long, gave them way too much energy, but it's out of my system now. The universe will take care of it, and so be it. So be it. Right, 8s and 9s are done. So now we need 7s. Oop. And 8s, we're done with this one. And we need 7. Oh my gosh, 209. Really? $209. Right. While I go and make a cup of tea. Oh look, I missed a 9. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. And I just want to give a massive shout out to my fanatic family members. I love and appreciate you so very much, and you're loving my member only videos, you know, the backstage things, and I'm like, don't know about this, and you're all enjoying it, so I appreciate that. And yes, there will be one of those tomorrow as well. Wednesday, that is. Every Wednesday I try to do a member video, whether we diamond paint or we're busy sorting out something or doing something. But I appreciate each and every single one of you. I really do. I appreciate you so very much. So I would like to give you all a big shout out. Hit it. I'm back. I finished this section. Now I'm down here. Look how it's gone from light to dark. How's that transition gonna work? The idea of a mystery kit, right? You might know what it is, but interesting to see the colour changes. But yeah, I made a cup of tea and I'm still sat in my craft room. Door's still open. It's cooler now. It's cooler and yeah, it's lovely. Carl will be home soon. And I've got Henry under my desk. I'll insert a mini video I just took. He's dreaming. He stopped doing it now. Kept twitching his legs. I've got all this to do. Got quite a lot. But I'm on my third section today, so he does like sitting with me. Or near me at least. When I'm in the dining room, he hovers all over the place. Anyway, it's not a message we need to worry about now. 'Cause I don't care. I found a new true crime series on Discovery, and it's called Deadly Secrets. First one was really creepy. I was watching it late at night. I was diamond painting, and I put it on, and yeah, obviously I'm not going to go into details, but it's about Joe Public and their friends or co-workers or family members transpired that they had committed murder, and they're kind of telling you through their story, you know. It's really quite sad, you know, when you see the impact it has on family, not just the family that have lost someone, but the family for the person responsible for taking a life. It's really quite sad. But yeah, I was watching that last night. I got 6 or 7 episodes in. Yeah. I do watch a lot of true crime. I now have my tablet, if I'm not recording, obviously, I have my tablet sat over there and I'll watch all my YouTube stuff. The wrestling, I like it on the TV because I can have it a bit louder than that. But I watch my YouTube true crime or Wip N Chats and whatnot while I sit in here and diamond paint on an evening, which I might do later, catching up with that and those channels that I'm a member of, catch up on their videos that they do for their members. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm loving this canvas. Much easier than I thought it would be. I don't know why I put it down for so long. But I'm 3 sections in today. So should work out. Quite well. I'm sorry I ranted for so long. I'm kind of, yeah, for so long is what I'm apologising for. Once you get me started on something that annoys me, it takes me a little while to come back. You know, I have apologised for overstepping before. But it's just my thoughts and my feelings, and that's what it's about, right? I don't think I'm alone in them, but, you know, if I want to air my thoughts and my feelings on a subject, then I guess I can. Okay, wow, that's all those funny N ones done now. Very popular today. Very popular. It's 4 different people that have messaged me. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Number 7. We're back on 7s. They're at the top because there's a lot of them. And still more. Yeah, still a lot more. So there's a lot of 7s on this painting. But that's good. That's good. Sevens. I'm happy that I can multi-place it. It's kind of why it's going a little bit faster than if it was a Chuck Pinson or something like that. It'd be very, very different story. But overall, oh, I tell you what we did do. When on Sunday we went past our old house. We walked past it, and it's still empty, and it's still up for sale. And I moved out of that house at Easter, so they're having trouble selling it. And she used to come and whine at me if that grass was an inch above. You know, you got to cut your grass. Yeah, you should see it now. No wonder no one wants it. They've got all of the bushes growing up the window and everything. So they've lost. What did we pay there? I can't remember what we paid. Let's just round it off at £1,000 a month. And I've been here 6. They've lost 6 grand. Sucks to be them, doesn't it? Maybe karma does come around, huh? Because it's still sat empty. And they kicked us out because I told them to fix the floor. And they still haven't fixed it. Just saying. That's for the new owners to do. I don't know how much it's on the market for, but it's still sat empty. So that's interesting. 6-7 grand they've lost out on. Do you reckon they're regretting it now? I think so. I bet they are. Because it's still got no one in it. Interesting. Well, I guess I should get out of here really, shouldn't I? Got to save some conversation for next week. Oh, don't worry. We'll have more shenanigans. Reese will be at school when... Well, he'll be home from school when you listen to this on the 5th of September. Be his second day back at school. Oh, guess what? I have decided that I'm going to go away Monday to Friday at the end of October. I'm going away Monday to Friday. I will take a dime painting with me. What one? I don't know. But I will take one, and I'm going to... It's not my favourite place at all, but it's Reese's favourite place. I haven't told him where we're going. I've just told him... Well, I said to him, do you want to go away on holiday? And he said yes. So I was like, okay, we'll do that then. And I booked his favourite place. So you have to stay tuned for that. I might actually tell him where we're going on a Wip N Chat. But yes, I think it's the 23rd, no, 28th. 28th through to the 1st. Because he has the Friday off school, then he has Saturday and Sunday, then we go on Monday, and we come back on Friday, and he has Saturday and Sunday, and then back to school. I think he'll be very happy. It's not my favourite place to go, but I kind of owe it to him because he put up with my London shenanigans, right? So I kind of owe it to him. So that's going to be happening. And of course, members, there'll be plenty of backstage shenanigans of our outings and whatnot, where we go for lunch and all of that fun stuff. And then he was like, you sure you want to go walking? And I went, yes, because I'm staying over. He's worried that I'm going to do that whole thing again. We've been there before, so I know what to expect, and I know where we can go, and I know what we can do. But he loves it there. So I'm going to do that for him. I don't think Carl will want to come. I will ask him, but I don't think he'll want to come. I think he'll want to stay at home. So there's that. But yep, I get my holiday or a holiday, not my holiday. A holiday. I like it there. It's just not my favourite place. That's... Ugh. But fanatics also get a mini breakaway vicariously, of course. Okay, I'm out of here. Carl's going to be home any minute. Then mum mode has to kick in and dinner needs to be cooked and all that fun stuff needs to be done. So yay! Might get this section finished as well. Ooh, number 2. What colour is number 2? 1, 2, 4. A pink AB, of course. Should have known. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Massive thank you to all my gorgeous members here on my channel. And yeah, I'll be back next week with another Wip N Chat. Might be too soon to tell Reese where we're going. Next week, might be too soon. But I'll try and do it on a Wip N Chat so you can gauge his reaction. He loves it there. Like, I'm not even kidding. Okay, thank you for joining me. As always, please do leave your thoughts and comments down below. Interact with me. And I will see you next week for another Wip N Chat. Will it be this project or will it be something else? That's the question. And how far will I have got with it? Dun, dun, dun. You have to tune in to find out. Okay. Love, hugs and sparkles to you all. Bye.